All right. So what really pissed me off is I made that goddamn warehouse map the day before all this shit. I was like, motherfucker. Anyway.
Damn.
So, yeah, we'll wait till all the viewers get here and then we'll, do the thing.
You know what? I think I'm going to hit Manager Dan with the Enigma balls.
Hey, manager, suck my balls. What? Explodes.
Yo, it's a shame Cassius died of ligma.
Behold
the
my
hell is
newest
Steve
Metal Gear
Jobs?
weapon, Sugama. What? Sugama balls, and everything explodes.
Unfortunately for Yafons, the Enigma balls is back in Alston Keel.
Yeah, it's like a way far away. It's
Yeah.
literally somewhere else.
There you go. I put it in the chat instead of doing it on here.
Mm.
spiciest.
Ah, pissing.
So we're going to... What?
Urine.
That pause.
Help! I have piss on. What? Piss on my face. What?
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway, let's get my booklet out here.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Good lord,
He who
what the hell are...
knows? Thank you for donating.
The
Oh,
underscore
hold
I don't
on. That's
like
you.
that
That-
being a
that's
skill.
you. You can't buy your own mule potions.
You're gonna put them in there, I'm gonna burn them.
Yeah, we're gonna burn them.
Yeah,
the beauty of your own
Garbo,
players
how would
giving
you
you money.
monetize your players? They buy things out of fear.
Yeah.
At
Yes, actually.
least mine will advance the plot like the mule kick was advertised to do.
The players did themselves.
How do I buy
Oh,
the music?
nice.
Oh,
All right,
Well-
roll it 1d100.
That's bad news for you. 100. 52 health. Okay.
Get you help.
A little block out of that. So how you doing, chat? Last session, things are happening. We're gonna start out with me getting another drink. Hold on. But we're gonna start out with Nia finishing her conversation with old Maringer Dale. Maringer Dale!
Manager Dale.
I feel bad. Dale Gribble's voice actor died recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
R.I.P.
I don't need all this sadness, man. It's a vibe.
Can we get a pocket sand in chat?
And I need someone to purchase a mule so someone get pocket sand in the eyes.
Mule potion for everyone to know how to do pocket sand.
It's gonna be me.
Oh,
yes. I have no eyelids. I'm the most vulnerable to pocket sand.
Yeah, but you're usually wearing a mask.
So yeah.
Oh my god, what's a meal potion, chat?
No, I was trying to find the link to
Also,
buy
real
one.
quick, R.I.P. to the Dale Gribble voice actor. He is now playing Pocket Santa in heaven.
It's like he didn't hear us. when
He
we
was
just
originally
talked
going
about this.
to somewhere else, but they let in Rusty Shackelford.
You see,
I have a
the
question.
Gribble name? Rusty Shackelford.
Hey, guard, I have a
Uh,
question.
Why is there an OnlyFans person on Twitter liking my tweets? Stop it.
Why not?
Oh yeah, I had that happen earlier.
Who
Because it's
is
probably
this?
spam.
It's
okay.
just
Probably
it's just a bot that rolls
Yeah.
around liking random tweets
Why is the bot got an
Yeah.
OnlyFans profile?
Why not?
because
Bots wanna
they're
be sexy
that's
too.
how they make money.
Do you want to see
my
titties?
Yes, Robot
The
Man.
AI have evolved. The AI are making their own OnlyFans now.
That is
to
true,
raise
actually.
money
Yeah,
to make a
actually-
Terminator.
that is true, actually. There was a
They,
news story I
they're
read
gonna
where
crowdfund the
they are
apocalypse.
doing that.
Let the AI be sexy,
no,
goddammit.
not Glacier, not a MILF potion, a mule potion. I'm not. No
It could
way.
be a MILF potion. if you
I
want it
mean,
to be.
yeah, it could be. You shouldn't stop the customers here.
First mule
I mean,
potion,
Bishop does
domesticated.
have a
Second,
cousin.
feral.
Bishop does have a cousin.
You're getting a MILF. If it's feral
Fuck
domesticated,
the
that's
fuck
on
off.
you.
All
All right.
Oh,
So,
girl, milk even better.
Feral MILFs.
so I believe when we left off, Maringer Dale was letting Nia.
He was drawing pictures of
Cody.
Nia's hooves.
No. He's not down with that lifestyle.
Good.
So where we left off was Nia was in the midst of being interrogated by Mary Jane Dale until they got a interruption from in the form of ours and Bishop asking where the fuck Nia was at.
Well, it was just a check-in, but
Yeah.
Chat, is the stream working? It says it is.
and then the last thing she said was called a manager, Dale.
Yeah.
Can I speak to your
Yeah,
manager?
I think ours chimed in on the radio, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I'm like, yeah, I'm speaking to Manager Dale at the Healing Guild.
So yeah, we never got a continuation after I chimed in on the radio.
Cody
I
donated
think.
$5.
Cody, I'm not selling the hoof
Zelda
picks.
pick.
Okay, so we'll start right there then. So the radio goes off. You know, I believe Ars chimed in. Ars, you said what again?
I don't remember.
I think ours mentioned something about Cassius showing up.
No,
No,
he
I
didn't say
didn't.
anything about Cassius.
I did on the radio.
Yeah, no, not on the radio. You flew back into the building and told us about him.
Yeah.
Did you hot mic it?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't hot miking. Okay.
The Japs are here. It was flying through the fucking window.
So, I think I wanted I asked for you to clarify whether or not you were saying manager or not, because I was confused on that. Because I believe since ours did spend a significant amount of time in Northern Trace, he would at least know
For Sip Chat.
who Manager Dale is. Would he?
Well, Grayson just filled you in afterwards, though. That's the thing. And then,
Okay.
like, it's been radio silence for a good, 10 minutes. And that's when Dalgoric ran off.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
where all of us are. So we're waiting on that.
yeah. So we never receive a response back from Nia. Is basically
So
what
you
what's
got
happening.
10 minutes of grilling Nia before your time catches up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I believe Maringer Day was speaking to you about what you know. So I'm just going to start from there. Just going to restart that conversation. So American Dale, he's of course he's letting
Did you call him
Yuri-
American Dale?
No, shut up, Maringer Dale. He's Spartan, stop. He's letting
His last name is Bibble.
he's letting Yuri eat, and he goes, So tell me what you know about Cassius. We know you know something. We know you've interacted with him because you blew up his casino. We know you know something. And depending on what you know, we can try and broker you a deal.
I don't really know much about him, and I definitely did not blow up his casino.
Yes, okay. It's the royal you. We know you were there. You're hiding in a tree the entire time.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
That's the
How do
first
you
lie
know?
she's told.
So he goes, look, and he pulls out this paper and it shows us like a rough sketch of what. So he goes, look at this, and he pulls out this rough sketch that their observer drew, and it has an arrow pointing toward. It has a little arrow pointing towards you in a tree with like Seder here written like rough scroll. He goes, you're right there. They saw you.
I was invisible. You can't prove that.
He goes, look, you and your team were there. Very clearly you have something to do with Cassius Clay. What do you have to do with Cassius? What do you know about Cassius? What do you know about his wife, his child? We know you know something.
I don't know. I just kind of follow them along and just do stuff. You know, like set up clinics that get robbed and assaulted.
There's like a long pause. He kind of blinks. He kind of like rubs at his temples, and he's very clearly frustrated. Hold on.
But the thing is, though, is Nia is literally ignorant of all this stuff. Like, she hasn't been around for the briefs. Like, I've been fucking off and ignoring this stuff, and I'm just like, oh, we're going somewhere cool.
Okay, on your
This
next
When you
poor
need me to
adorned
be-
knows the pain of another poor adorned.
The only lie she is told is about the tree.
Of being
That
in the
is honestly-
tree.
that is the only lie she's told.
So on your next check against Mariner Dale, you have advantage, Nia.
God's smartest dummy.
But so he goes, okay. What do your friends know about Cassius Clay? I'm sure you've spoken with each other, right?
I mean, they speak to each other, not to me.
So you have not once
Yeah.
heard. You have not once heard you or your compatriots speak or discuss or talk about Cassius Clay.
I usually zone that stuff out. It's boring.
He's a dick.
I just kind of zone it out. This guy's like, I snatched the wrong fucking person.
I picked the wrong person to interrogate.
The strongest OPSEC.
So the strongest offset ignorance.
God's
Sheer-
right.
sheer
This
aggressive
motherfucker
ignorance.
got the ringer.
So
This man got the brightest bulb with a bunch.
this
Really?
this is a door, and he's kind of like he kind of leans his head backwards. You see him like kind of rest his head against the back of the chair, and very clear like, what have I done? like who is this person? You just Flesh it did. I have your thing down, Flesh. And he goes, okay, you know what? He kind of looks towards Yuri, and he goes, hey, my little friend. And he kind of like waves towards Yuri, and Yuri goes, hi. And she's like covered in mustard and shit, you know, like she's been eating like fistfuls of sandwich every fucking second. She's covered in mustard and cheese. She goes, hello. And he goes, okay, you're around these people, I would assume, more than enough. What do you know about Cassius Clay? We're doing a brain power check on Yuri.
I hope she rolls a 1.
Apparently
better.
not much.
She kind of like scratches her cheek. She goes, from what Yuri pick up, he is bad man. And the Adorn goes, or Major Dale goes, okay, that's something. What else? What else do you know about him?
Fucking 10 out of 10 job, Yuri.
Nothing. He knows nothing.
Just the blankest stare possible.
She goes, Yuri was by rolling wagon with Duke. That's all Yuri really see. He kind of like leans his head back. He goes, okay, what do you know about what was Alphonse's wife then?
Nothing. I repeat, sir. No thoughts.
So-
Brain empty.
So Yuri looks towards Nia. She kind of gives a his curt nod, like, yes. She slowly leans in towards Major Dale and goes, Yuri think she might have drinking problem. And Major Dale is kind of like goes, oh. he's pinching the bridge of his nose, like Nia. You can see like the of his brain going full rage inside. You know,
I'm so proud of her.
This bitch eating good tonight.
I honestly want to. I'm half of a mind to try to save this man, but the other half is too entertained to actually let this stop.
Once he gets frustrated enough, maybe he'll figure, hey, maybe that radio call is worth talking about.
So he goes, okay. You know what? I have you here. We're talking. We're amicable. You can tell we're both people of the same mind. There's nothing odd going on here. I'm just a businessman. You're just an adventurer, healer, surgeon, barber, whatever it is that you do.
Psychopath.
How about
You're a classic barber surgeon.
He goes, how about you get me in touch with one of your other compatriots, like what about the it kind of think, it seems kind of trying to think through who the best choice to pick out. He goes, well, how about the Diego Daly, the one
The
who
big one.
the one who what did he do? He met up with someone that Cassius hired, and they met up a few
That hot piece
times
of ass.
apparently. And from what we understand, he might be a father here soon, so that's always nice. Maybe he want to talk to us.
Am I in earshot of this?
No,
No,
you're not.
no,
You're
no,
not.
no.
Okay. Okay,
No.
because I was about to have a whole-on reaction to that shit.
It is just Nia, and he goes, well, and how about what about the big one? You know, the big guy, Hansel or whatever his name is. You think you can go, or maybe somehow communicate with them from? You're a talented blood magician. Maybe you could somehow communicate that we're having this conversation together, and I want to invite them here to join us for tea. Do you think you can do that?
That's why you have a radio.
At this point, I'm gonna pick up the radio, and I'm gonna hit him with like that scary movie line of, "Yo, Duque, pick up the phone."
Jesus.
But he didn't ask to talk to Duke.
So,
Hans picks up the phone and goes, "What's up?"
And I'm gonna do it back super obnoxious.
what are you two doing?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
Do I hear everyone else in the background while Hans is doing
No.
what's
We
up?
each have our own. We have our own handsets. That's the
Well,
thing.
technically, due to how radios work, you would hear them going, "What the fuck is going on?" He's going, "What's up?" to the fucking speaker, so you would hear that.
I'm still with Hans, so I'm just giving him a confused staring gas mask once again.
Nia, is everything okay?
Yes. What are you doing? Why are you talking like that?
This dude, Manager Dale, wants to like talk to y'all about some stuff.
Maringer. Like you hear the background. Maringer Dale. Maringer.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Manager Dale. Anyways, he be asking a lot of questions and wants to talk to y'all about some dude.
Some
Neil-
dude. What do you mean?
Where are you, first of all?
I'm in the Healing Guild. Where are you?
You're not
Where-
in the
where
Healing
we-
Guild. You're in like the main guild headquarters for like the merchant guild here in town.
Oh, whoops.
So do you still say you're in the healing guild?
Yeah, and I'm assuming Manager Dale will correct me. I'm like, oh,
so,
okay.
so you hear, no, she's not. No, she's not. She's at the main merchant guild headquarters building.
Ugh.
Yeah, what the manager said. Anyways, he wants to
Maringer.
ask about. Anyways, he has questions about that dude.
Wait,
God,
you're talking to us while he's still in the room?
yeah,
Please tell me that you're wearing on his nerves like you do to all the rest of us.
So
I
Alphonse,
am
so
the
Alphonse,
best, yes.
so when Nia goes click, you hear, "We know about your brother," like way back in the back from fucking Maringer Dale.
He gets a really pinched look on his face. Is it?
whose brother?
Uh, could you please hand the radio over to him?
Okay, and I'm gonna walk it
Oh.
over to Manager Dale and be like, they want to talk to you.
So Dale goes, goes, how does this work? I press the square.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him it's like you push this button when you want to talk, and then you let go when you're ready to hear their response.
Oh, and don't forget about over.
So you'll hear a click, 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 and he goes, hi?
Hello there. Before we say anything else, if you try to threaten me with my brother, I will kill you.
Yeah.
Let's just get that,
So it's like a click. Yeah, that's not how any of that's going to really work. Nor is it what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to broker a deal.
And in the
Alphonse is a
background-
non-starter.
Well, forgive me for worrying about my brother's safety. But
Go
yes,
take
since
a
you
walk
don't-
if you're gonna be like this.
I'm fine.
Where we
No,
could
you're
have,
not.
Anyway,
if you wish, we could have not stopped the last 6 assassins trying to kill him. If we prefer that.
well, your help was appreciated
You too,
in that
doggy.
aspect. Now,
Hey, you-
what is this deal that you're trying to broker?
So, I need information. That's what I'm really after here. After all, you don't only broker in goods in a trade guild, you broker also information. And for what it appears is that we have a common enemy, you and I. Cassius Clay, Barry Clay, whatever his real name may be, I don't know. But from what we understand is that you guys have been, if anything, at open conflict with Mr. Clay.
That's an understatement, but yes, we have.
And you know, as a show of goodwill and good faith, we wouldn't mind discussing the fact that you have an ancient fae traveling with you. It's none of our business, one way or the other. From what we understand, she's out of the loop and she's no longer of issue. However, we also understand that she may have had a hand in creating some illegal substances.
Having a hand is kind of a misinterpretation of things.
And Nia sweats nervously at this, considering the stuff she's made in the past.
The fact she knows she's made it. Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that I've made it.
Yeah,
Because I use the butterflies to make the potions and the blood slimes.
Yeah. And Neil says, again, I'm not trying to extort. I'm not trying to strong arm or anything of the kind. I'm merely wishing to broker a deal with others of my persuasion who share the same common enemy, and I may also have some work for you that, if you do take it, will continue the protections we have been already taking to keeping your brother safe from your rather angry parents.
Duke's just gonna cut over the radio real fast. Y'all have a bunch of good charcoal. I owe a group of guys for saving my butt.
We'll
you-
discuss this later. You can ask one of the servants. They may have some.
Roger that. Thank you.
Are you sitting
Appreciate
under
it.
a helicopter?
Yeah, your mic is really messed up.
It's just a faulty radio, guys.
Here's
Don't worry.
here's the choppers hovering. Oh, hovering overhead.
Come to get the enemy.
Come to get the dead. Anyway, so he goes, but really, I don't want to cause any hard strife. I know you've all had a rather tough time of it. However, I do know what you have done. We have been watching you for quite some time, including a particular carriage and a box. And he says that in a very particular, pointed way.
Yes, the box that I delivered to you.
Yes, and the fact that we are unable to open said box, and maybe the man who does have the key is now in town?
Yes, and more than likely that man is also very much interested in getting that box back.
As a personal point of curiosity, why the hell did you let him in?
To be fair, we could not let him in as part of the bylaws. Because technically, Cassius Clay has broken no laws here.
He could have been dead 15 minutes ago if he could have just, I don't know, picked up the radio and talked to us.
I don't have a radio.
But we talked to you just a few minutes ago. The first time, the check-in. You heard that, correct?
To be fair, I'm not really quite sure how these things work. This is all quite new to me.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Water under the bridge, spilled milk, all that bullshit.
Regardless, the point here is what is this deal that you're interested in brokering, and do you wish to do this in person, since honestly radio signals are very easy to tap in nowadays?
I was trying to invite you here for tea with Nia and Mrs. Yuri here.
Well, while I appreciate the gesture, unfortunately, since Cassius is currently in the city, I would rather not travel so much.
Cassius Clay is currently hiding in his warehouse. He's nowhere near the streets nor you. And we could also keep an eye on where he goes and make sure you two never meet.
Could you also keep an eye on his people? Make sure they're not being nosy?
To be fair, he just killed like 10 of his people, so that shouldn't be an issue. They're all hiking the boss currently. Hold on.
Potion. Good effect, Bishop.
Last mule.
From Sob. but get some
Though we are
micro
curious, why was it that one of your men approached
Cassius?
Cassius?
Worse migraine form backlash.
So the draft went to him?
Do you what?
His loyalties lied. His loyalties lied elsewhere.
You want me to go take care of that?
The draft centaur. You saw him run away from the manor
No,
5 minutes ago.
No. The Hoppy who talked directly to Cassius.
Oh, that.
He's kind of a new hire, and he's not that bright. He's lucky to have gotten away.
Duke, you're
I didn't
doing
know
a
what
great
was going
job.
on in my defense.
Duke, I understand you're doing a great job.
You're doing great, buddy. Thanks, friend.
Thank you.
They usually use that tone on me.
I gotta do it. So Madcap, you're Bishop, right?
I am Bishop.
All right, I'll take a quick pause here. I gotta type out some shit to you.
Oh boy.
You can talk and shit while I'm doing this, mind.
Okay.
Anointed holy oils being lathered on my shovel.
The game is paused, so y'all can talk shit and shit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What about holy oils being anointed on your where?
On his shovel.
Oh,
That sounded a lot more suggestive than I'm pretty sure you wanted it to sound, Sonny.
no, he 100% meant it that way.
You know
No,
what? I'm
I
not
was
sure.
going for Mechanicus, not horny.
See?
It's the same thing.
Same difference.
Yeah, they're horny for robots.
I'm going for religious zealot,
Toaster.
not religious horny zealot.
Zealots are
horny is
horny,
not-
though.
Yeah, they're horny in a different way.
Yes.
Being a
tired
zealot
of
is a
you
different
horny
kind of
men.
horny.
I'm
Their
tired of your
jimmies-
horny man with your horniness.
Their
Give
jimmies
me
get
computer.
rustled
It is meal potion,
at the
so I'm doing this
side.
chat.
Jesus Christ. But yeah,
I reject your
Be brave,
horny.
little toaster. The Mechanicus is coming.
at least we informed them that the whole draft centaur thing is an issue.
Y'all want me to
I'm-
go kill him real quick?
No, wait. Oh,
We
wait,
wait for him to
actually-
come back and kill him. That's
I
basically it.
actually did want to say, I wonder if they know where the hammer's at, seeing as they seem to be so well informed.
No. We're going to tell them that because that's a common courtesy.
I don't even want to tell them that.
We need
Yeah,
to
I don't
tell
want to
them
tell him that either.
We don't
No,
have to tell
because-
them the hammer is us. We just have to tell them, hey, don't worry about the Volmar shit. Instead, prepare for a strife.
No, I was saying because the town's already on high alert. That was expressed earlier when we came back to the manor. People were panicking, thinking with a serial killer on loose.
I know, but they're prepping for a hurricane when the volcano is about to explode. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Okay. I'm basically trying to say you want to like kind of approach and see if they do know anything about the hammer.
If we give them better intelligence, they'll probably be able to mitigate it better and reduce down on civilian casualties, which is a good thing.
I mean, is it?
Much to Nia's chagrin, it is.
Wait, why did Nia chagrin? Why would she be mad about that?
Because she loves the innocent deaths.
I wish I was evil still. I don't want innocent deaths anymore. I want to save people.
Oh boy, he's typing a lot.
Okay, there you go. Subby, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5d10 fatal damage on you there, Bishop. So, you do. Is that the right
Wait,
one?
what?
Do. Oh, it's paused.
Oh.
Doop.
What the hell?
Boop. God damn it. Why that's not
Look
working?
at-
Okay,
wait.
there we go.
5d10. Oh my lord.
5d10.
Yeah, it's only 50 health.
Let's say
Yeah.
shatter.
I mean-
It said 1d10 fatal in the thing, but
Shatter. Well, it's 1d10 per image.
Ugh.
So that'll be 36 damage. So all of you
You're
hear,
getting brain
like,
blasted.
so all of you hear and see Bishop like arches back in pain and scream out as he falls to the floor.
He throws it back.
Hold on, we have a situation, and then ours is going to like
So
pocket the radio
so
as he walks up. To
So
him.
here, take your time, don't worry. And then while that's happening, we'll switch back to Nia real quick. And he kind of puts the radio under his thigh, so it's kind of muffled. And he goes, "Anyway, Miss Nia, from what we understand is that you have a perhaps a curiosity towards a particular brand of magic you've been trying to research. Now, before you ask, yes, we did scry this. We do have a very, very good scryer, and she kind of got a few tip-offs as to what you're really jonesing for in terms of particular spells. And I just wanted to extend an olive branch to you and say that if you can procure for us information relevant to Cassius Clay and Castle, and perhaps this gremlin character, we'd be more than happy to lend you some reading material.
I don't like that you're watching me pee.
She was not watching you pee. She was watching you dream. It's completely different. We are completely above board here.
Mm-hmm. That's what they all say.
Now, to be fair, you did let all those men draw your feet. You have nowhere to talk.
That was a calculated transaction.
A calculated transaction? You let a bunch of fetishists draw your feet. Or cash.
Okay, and?
This man's like a coward now.
Why are you getting on to us for? You know what? Doesn't matter. We didn't do it. Are you interested?
Wait a minute. He admitted it. He's basically admitting it. He had watched her peed.
He's got a point. He just said they only watch me dream, and he just admitted that he knows about the feet pics. So,
okay, to be
watch
fair,
me
the
a pee.
are in this town,
Check
so
and maybe.
he goes, regardless, we do have materials of research that would pique your fancy.
okay, what kind of information are you looking for on this Cassius dude?
Mostly his whereabouts, his going abouts, things he's created, things he has done with the blood of Mal Moira. Yes, we know about Mal Moira. Everyone knows about Mal Moira. We just can't figure out where she is. We believe Cringer may be hiding her from us.
I'm going to tell him he's in a warehouse in town and hold out my hand for a book.
He kind of blinks. He goes, yes, I know he's in a warehouse in town. I told you he's in a warehouse in town.
You said you wanted information.
Yes. Information we don't already know. Fresh information.
That good shit.
Now, unless you have perhaps you have already, I don't know, mingled with some things that may fall along the same kind of venture as Cassius's ventures. Have you perhaps by your own hand finagled with anything? Have you seen how it works? Have you seen how well it works? Have you seen how the creation happens in general? Have you by chance made anything firsthand?
In what? Your big words are confusing me, Magic Man. Speak plainly.
In terms of things you found that you think were made by Cassius, things you know have been made by Cassius. Have you by chance figured out how he did it? Have you were able to do it yourself? These creatures and things he was made. We have information of a ledger where he was making and shuffling things through Veleta territory. Do you have any idea about any of these things?
I think. And I'm going to sit there and ponder for a while. Like, there was some weird stuff back in Charlie Horse. Was that his stuff? I don't know if it was or not.
We're pretty sure it's his stuff.
I remember there was a bunch of what are they? They make good drinks, little slimy dudes.
Oh, he kind of like actually pinches his nose. He goes, it's the here. And he kind of like walks to a shelf and pulls one down. He has a little box on the shelf. He pulls one out. He walks over. He goes, one of these. He opens up the little lid, and inside the box is a very tiny little Ourotoros.
The little green slimy dudes?
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, those dudes.
Yes, so you have seen these. Okay. So these were made by Cassius. They are quite popular, but they are highly illegal due to how he makes them. You do know how he makes them, don't you?
Doesn't it take a bunch of people or something like that?
In a way, yes. He's kind of... Well, to be quite frank, he's working with the kind of magic you wish to work with yourself, Starla.
Necromancy makes slimes? That's kind of weird.
Not really. He's kind of, how did Alphonse's brother describe it? He's kind of jailbreaking the magic and making quite the fuss of things.
And I'm going to ponder some more. I'm like, what else was in those crates?
Oh, he got
Wasn't there some gross-ass soap?
Oh,
So he
Oh,
goes,
the
soap?
screaming soap.
Yeah, some type of weird, looked like a bunch of bars of soap. It was really weird. We closed the box right away. It was, we didn't like it.
When you say soap, what do you mean? What do you mean soap? Like something you'd wash yourself with?
Well, that's what it looked like. I don't know if that's what it was, but that's what it looked like.
Didn't you catch a whiff off of that?
I can't remember.
I think you might have, and if that, you kind of had the souls screaming
I-
at you.
I remember every time I picked up a bar of soap, there'd be like the sound of screaming souls.
Is the radio still on?
No, he has it. He has it under his thigh, so y'all can't even hear. Like Nia can't hear. If like say y'all turned it on, you like Nia couldn't hear you. He's currently blocking sound with his big meaty thigh.
So the short stack, you're saying?
No, I'm not. Anyway, so so he goes, okay, tell me about this soap if you can, and anything else you found, anything that was out of the ordinary, or made you uncomfortable, made your skin crawl, anything of that nature.
There's a box of rings.
Box
It
of
did
rings.
weird stuff. Yeah,
Okay,
each ring
okay.
did weird stuff. And like when people would put them on, they would start acting funky and I'd have to cut their finger off.
Okay.
Wait, actually, didn't one of those things stick to my horn and I encased it like a bajillion years ago?
I know you broke off your horn.
That horn's gone.
Oh, yeah. Damn. But yeah, I'm good telling that story of like how the rings were like actively trying to get on people's fingers in some way.
I see. So the rings would kind of move on their own then.
Yeah, they wanted to be worn and like they did stuff. One almost killed people. They like suffocated you. It was very weird.
Mm-hmm. He kind of taps his foot against the side of the little desk next to him, and you hear something odd, but that's about it. And he goes, "Okay, what else? Those just adjust these rings."
And I'm gonna be at this point. I'm sitting like I'm assuming the chairs he has are like armchairs.
Yes, armchairs.
I'm gonna be sitting sideways in it at this time, like kind of kicking my feet about as I'm thinking.
Kicking my feet about. What do you think about? Oh, I don't know.
Stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like an epiphany and be like, oh yeah, the butterflies.
Butterflies. These are special butterflies, or?
Let's see what they do. What they do. What'd we feed them? Meat? Was it meat or blood? What'd we feed them?
People, the best thing to feed my children.
People.
I think Nia actually knows what they're called, right? Like, I
Well-
believe we told them.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying
but
to recall.
You're being very generous to Nia's memory.
Incredibly, you have to remember my brain is huge but full of holes. So, but yeah, I'm gonna be like, yeah, there were these butterflies. We'd feed them something, and they would make this stuff, and it made really good potions.
So you're saying that that these butterflies would consume what?
I can't remember if it was meat or blood or something like that. They didn't eat normal plants. It was super weird. But I guess it did make disposing of bad guy bodies easier.
So you in turn fed people to these butterflies, and they made you healing potions?
They made stuff that I found out I could turn into healing potions, and that stuff was super strong.
I see. Okay. Now I am following. Okay. So
you have full deniability.
So-
You never fed a single person to the butterflies.
So the mayor's,
That was
wearing
funny.
mayor's wearing a wire. Thank you, Broken. He's wearing a wire. So he goes, okay, so blood-consuming butterflies, rings, anything, or soap, or Orotoros, anything else by chance?
Those are the only things that come to mind right now.
That's all.
If you want a full list, I could give it to you.
I'm trying to play it as a character of being incredibly ignorant and dumb, and also in the actual sense, I do have trouble remembering all this stuff.
Okay,
So I'm
I
trying
mean,
to do it
there
from
is
like
there is one thing though that like it's kind of big deal for you. It'd be the collars. Remember the collars?
I literally died so you could get one of the collars.
My sacrifice
also-
in vain.
see, I'm just talking about Camp Charlie Horse stuff.
Those
Yeah, we
were
got
at
collars.
Charlie Horse.
We got collars at Charlie Horse.
You did?
You fucking
Yeah.
hear Crusader? You know what I've sacrificed? You can't do this to me.
I'm trying. Did I ever see the collar for myself from the Drake? I don't think I did.
Yes,
You were
expected
there.
them. No, not from the Drake. Like the actual, like original slave collars from Charlie Horse.
It would be
They
safe
were
to
in a box.
assume all of you saw those fucking things. Like it's hard to not.
I don't remember the collars, so I'm not going to mention them.
You motherfucker.
Metagame, come on.
Let's
Come on,
see.
bro. It's metagame.
There's also one other thing that you.
Oh, I'm going to talk about during my clinic time. I'm going to move on to the clinic. During the clinic, there was a boy that had a bunch of gems lodged in his body.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Like this kid came in with like tummy ache or something like that. His mom was worried. We were checking him out, and he had a bunch of gems in his body.
You know what? That is
Like-
right. You did run an illegal clinic. What all did you see during your time in the clinic?
Let's see. Boy with a bunch of gems in him, delivered a bunch of babies, scrapes and bruises. And then there's this girl who was like unusually horny. Like something about her just like drew
Excuse
you
me?
in. Something about her would like draw you in. She had some type of curse. What was it? I couldn't break it. I wonder where she is now.
Could Jesus Christ? Could
I should call
you-
her.
Casually brushing over the fact that you fed a man to him.
Did I?
Yeah, you and me fed a man to the girl.
Yeah,
And then her soul
brought
got sucked up by Hans.
One.
Well, Nia doesn't know about that.
Yeah, she wasn't there for that, but she did feed a librarian there to the guy. I remember that. I was so proud of someone else being evil.
I don't remember that.
So Major Dale goes, okay, can you describe this woman for me, please? Like, how she looked like, what she did, how she was abnormal.
ASL.
Maybe. Shut up. There are people who are alive now who don't know what the fuck that means, man.
I know, it's saddening.
Anyway, so he goes, but can you tell me anything about her? What she did? What she was affected? Can you describe what she was like afflicted with?
Let's see. She was a younger girl, probably like late teens, probably like 17. I think she had dark hair. And apparently, I think her mom said they had been moving a lot because of this curse, because they always keep causing trouble in every town they go to. God, what was it? Made her very beast-like, but like I said, there's just something about her that was
beast-like.
It would like enchant you, and what like you'd want to get near her.
So she would be very. I'm trying to figure out what she would become very bestial and then seduce you.
Yeah, like, and I'm gonna look at Yuri. Like, imagine if like we combined, and I had traits of both my ward here and myself, and then she would like try to draw you in.
Girl, you're already half beast. You're a satyr.
I have
Yeah,
to
but
say that is quite disturbing, to say the least. Do you by chance know where this woman is?
No, I think last time I recall, I think we had her locked up, and then we left, and I don't know if she escaped.
He goes,
She
okay,
did.
well, we will keep an eye out for her. Hopefully perhaps we can, I don't know, maybe, I don't want to say trap her, but trap her and find out a way to cure her. Because there's always a cure to everything. There's always some kind of way to get around some enchantments or some curses. There's always a way to work things out, you know.
Assuming you've been watching me long enough, it was right around the time I left Harlem. I trapped her in that clinic right before we left.
Mm. Well, we didn't really have a lot of agents in Harlem. We only had one. By the way, we are sorry for your friend. That knife toss is still talked about to this day around the guilds. Like, we appreciate it being on accident, and he kind of winks at Nia.
Knife toss.
But
Can't even remember the badassery.
But
Bro,
what do you know
I
about?
hope you know that the ghost of Travis is just staring down.
I'm sure you were there during the fight with the Drakes, right?
Yeah, that stuff sucked.
What all did you recover from the Drakes? Can you tell me that at least?
A lot of skin, a lot of meat. I'm still waiting to get my armor made. I mean, he mostly just did it to help out the town and also like make stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, what about the truck? Where'd the truck come from?
Which truck? We have a few trucks.
The I believe you had a name for it. The Sogama or something of that nature.
And then I'm gonna have like a realization as I try to like set him up. Trying to think. I'm just gonna be like, I think I remember the name, and I'm gonna say like Enigma, kind of like mumbly.
Okay. Here's the you want to use your advantage check now or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and do a roll for performance using your Moxie with advantage. Double 18s.
Hey.
Damn, he confirmed that shit. So he goes, I'm sorry. What was that? Enigma?
And then I'm just loudly as fuck, Enigma balls.
So Yuri,
Retaliation robotic.
so Yuri goes and like explodes out and like spurts tea out of her nose because she's kind of caught into the joke. She knows it's funny. She doesn't know why it's funny, but she knows it's funny. And
I think the Spirit of Gray will be looking down right now, just nodding his head.
And Merton Dale's like, he's like lost for words. He goes, well, the Enigma. Where'd the Enigma come from?
Oh, we stole that shit.
You stole it from whom?
God.
The cunt.
I was debating if I could say that. That's why I'm like,
Fucking send it.
All day, every day, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, we took it from Count Cunt.
Count Cunt. I cannot say I am aware of a count that goes by that name.
Well, it's definitely his attitude. He gave me such a hassle for being a satyr. Fuck that dude.
Okay, well, this Count Cunt. You went into his home. You took the.
Oh yeah, we robbed the fuck out of him.
Well, I assume you said you stole it, so I assume you went to his home or a warehouse or. Is his home? Though,
His manor. His manor in Harlem.
Oh, a manor. So he was a very a noble then. Not just like it was like a given name count. He was a count.
Yes. I mean, tomato, potato, it's all the same to me.
Well, there are some outlaws who call themselves king and count and duke. So, but it's an actual royal. or is a noble of some
Juke
kind.
sneezes in the background.
So he goes,
But yeah.
okay. But what else did you find by chance in his home? If you did anything.
There's some sketchy ass room that gave off bad vibes,
Okay.
and books that came to life and beat someone's ass.
Yes, we have those here, actually. It's a security device. Anything else of note?
I think that's where we found the God, what's her name? The elf lady again. Oh, be right back.
Okay, so
He dropped that bomb and immediately leave.
well, let's be right back. It'll go to you guys. So, Bishop, take it away.
Does the air smell a little bit like ozone guard?
You feel like burnt toast.
Oh God, no. Not...
Yeah, I'm gonna do a medicine check on him.
I've had a stoke, uwu. Okay, so do your check. I need a medic back. It's a medical physical.
Where is?
I mean, wouldn't it be magical damage?
Okay, medical. Okay, there it is.
He's supposed to be
power,
assessing you. So
then advantage because Southern Elf. Come on, work. There we go.
So you would know these are clear signs of divine intervention, but not in a kind way.
What god did you piss off, Bishop?
I didn't piss him off. He just has no chill.
So to say that Sob has no bedside manner would be an understatement, to say the least.
That's just how he operates. Don't mind. It's just like what he did with my dear old dad all the time. Don't worry about it.
You have given me the best reason that I could ever have for serving She Who Hides.
Literally anybody else.
I look over at Bishop. I'm like, is that gonna happen to me someday?
Maybe.
I thought me and Hans left. Oh, we're another one right now.
Well, he came in.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
came back. So yeah.
Okay.
So ours is gonna bite his finger and then just like slightly heal Bishop.
A little
how much?
A little nose boop.
A little healing is a treat.
Just to see how much that will help.
A little healing as a treat. Fuck you.
So is that 4 extra HP?
Yes, because he wants to see if this is a wound that could actually be healed with
It
magic.
can-
Treat.
It can be. I'm back up to 93 health now. Hooray.
Okay,
No, so I'm back.
Then
I know, I heard you.
he's going to look over to Grayson, who still has a bit of a bloody lip from getting knocked down the stairs. And I'm gonna tell him, "Come over here."
He goes,
yes,
what?
Just come over here and hold out your hand.
He kind of like holds it out, like unsuredly.
Yes. So yeah, I grab Grayson's hand and then put a hand on, I guess, Bishop's neck and then do advanced healing.
Oh, you're gonna suck off his fucking energy powers?
No, I'm healing both of them at the same time.
Oh, okay. I thought they're trying to like use your brother's blood or some shit. Like,
No,
give me your
no,
blood. What?
no.
Okay.
You should be fine the rest of the.
I'm near full health now.
Yeah. So ours will say you should be feeling better, and you'll. Oh yes, it healed nicely. Good job, Grayson.
Glad I could
Thank
help.
you, Hans.
Yeah.
It's in the sewers and it's big.
Oh.
So I will say, to extrapolate, that thing you saw was 10 feet tall.
That's my height.
It's taller than you, Hans.
That's impossible. I'm always the tallest one in the room.
No,
That's
it's impossible.
We must kill it now.
It is well fed, and I saw other things.
You think we can tame it?
It must be destroyed.
That.
He would not have shown me if it wasn't necessary.
Alright, I guess I'll go kill the closest thing I can have to a child.
Pardon me. What's going on here?
Oh, there's a strife on this.
Oh yeah, that.
It's apparently a 10-foot giant monster that is sucking the life, body, and appendages and bones and marrow and flesh out of people. So
Oh, so it's the
Well,
thing
when
that
it was
I.
mine, it only took the bones.
that's
So
pretty much-
you brought this to the town?
Not really.
not really. We're aware of it, but we didn't necessarily bring it. We brought the hammer.
It's more like it kind of followed us here.
Did it though? Did it?
This intel team is very strange. I personally say.
This Intel's fucking whack, bro.
Look, man, when you find a hammer that when you hit someone with it, it just sucks the bones out of them, you don't really question that.
I
There's-
do.
there's a-
Why the fuck did you take it?
Because it was really useful and it only cost me 1 gold at a flea market.
At the flea market.
That's
know,
basically
for that-
where I got it.
There's a
So they
lot to
essentially
unpack
paid you
here,
to take
but
Yeah, I got this cool other one and I show off the pumpkin one.
is it also cursed?
I don't know, it likes to laugh and blow up.
The answer is yes.
I feel
light
like
mace chuckling.
Out of character. They found it in a chest at the bottom of the fucking river that was wrapped in chains. They dumped
I
it there
know.
for a reason.
Yeah.
yeah,
Clearly,
but
they
it's
should
now
just
in the
throw it
hands
into
of
a forge and let it burn.
capable people.
Look, Hans wasn't that bright back then.
I'm not part of any religious or magical. I don't know any people who are smart for this, but I think you should get to look at it by a professional.
No, I'm cool. I like the way it burns people.
Regardless, I believe we're going off track. This Saab. Actually, how much would ours know about Saab?
You would know
Saab's
enough.
a cool guy.
You know enough.
Okay, so yeah, I honestly, with what I know about Saab, I just think he may have just sent that to you because he's bored and it amused him.
That's highly unlikely.
Well, he is insane. So, can you truly say you know what he likes?
You have to read behind the between the lines.
So,
I
hmm.
suppose. Regardless, I.
And what
don't-
about Shio Hides? How much do you know about her,
Quite a bit actually.
I know that she brings tanks.
So we say that Dookie here, did he just say that she brings tanks?
The gun.
Duke is
I
gonna
love
be
gun.
like, yeah, they told me about this firefight they were in, and just all of a sudden this
Big bird.
this big bird.
Kind of looks like you.
I was trying to remember I was trying to remember the name of the tank. It
Big-
was Jad
big-
Panzer, right?
Big beautiful bud.
That's
Dude,
It was a Hetzer.
dude, tell me that someone said tanks a lot when it happened.
Black Betty.
I think they did. I wasn't there.
Good. That's
Oh,
good.
is Duke? Wait, is Duke openly just
See,
whispering
it's not
to his gun?
unusual to have somebody talking in your head. See, case in point.
It's
over
not
there.
No, wait,
unusual
it's-
to
no,
have
no.
someone talking in your head.
Question: Is Duke,
Duke right now
openly
is just looking over
whispering?
the 1911, checking the chamber and all that while talking to it.
So it seems like you and your friends are pretty fucking complicated. Like, do you want to just leave and kill somebody?
Ours, you would not have
I do have somebody. I
got
wanna
him
kill,
that
but
tank
I would like to stay
if it
around
wasn't for
just a
her
little bit longer.
taking
They are-
special interest in you.
Look,
Yes,
all I'm
I-
saying is
I
we
realize
can
that.
just go and just kill someone. We get out of the house. It's cardio. I think it's like advanced cardio.
Yes, I realize that, and I actually do appreciate her greatly for it.
It's him
That's
talking to
why
himself.
he's my-
This is getting kind of weird. I wanted to go outside.
I'm just
But-
gonna go.
I enjoyed.
But
I
Usually-
I need to process this. This is more than what I was assuming the intel OT would be.
But this is yes, but usually my divine interactions with She Who Hides doesn't end with me getting shocked or gravely wounded. So
Give it time.
So real quick, Dookie, you could shoot the whiny one. I don't think anyone would really mind. Like
He's kind of in charge.
It'd be a lot quieter, wouldn't it? I mean, I'm quiet.
It would be quieter, yes. But then how are we going to get our money?
That sounds like a you problem,
kinda-
really.
When he
That's
says the whiny one, who is he referring to?
that is actually a good question. That is actually a good question.
That's a problem for future Duke. What about current Duke and all this noise? And now, Duke.
Counterpoints.
Now, Duke, give me a brain power save.
Counterpoints. Oh, that's the wrong page.
Man, if Duke fails, I'm
Counterpoints.
happy I
I
left the
don't have
room.
any money.
I'm already
to buy
gone.
ammo.
So,
Who's the whiny one? I just want to know.
As you say, how many money, and you do roll the save, you hear the gun go, no, but I know who does. 22? What? That's ballistics.
Oh.
Wait, 8,
My bad.
6. Wait, 8 and a 6. And then
He
there's
added his
6.
fucking
The
ballistics
hell?
bonus.
I don't know how it does that.
He got a
It's still 22. God damn it.
Well, dude,
Yes.
cheating. Roll a first one.
So,
the dice have spoken.
Counterpoints.
so you do
If I
feel
don't have
like
any money,
a
then I
slight
can't
pull.
get
you,
any
you,
more ammo for you.
you feel a slight pull, like you could just grab that beaver tail, but you're like, no. You resist quite handily the pull to pull this pistol out and make things nice and quiet inside this room.
I mean, he is talking with his gun, so wouldn't ballistics be a good mod?
Shut up. Shut your mouth. And sit
No,
there.
the pistol was supposed to be a good meal potion result. What the fuck, bro?
Look, it's good, all right? It's removing plot issues.
Plot issues.
This
Plot
pistol
issue.
is sounding more and more like a freestyled version of that book thing you shared earlier
No,
in
it's
chat.
not. That's not a thing. The pistol's not Onryo in text.
All right, here's my counterpoints. I say as I smack the mag back in because I was looking over it again.
Hold on. You trying to spank the
Are you
gun?
speaking out loud?
No, I was putting the magazine back into the handgun. It's not. No guard. No.
Are you speaking out loud?
He
This
has been
time,
speaking
yes.
out loud.
Yes. Counterpoints.
Fake it.
If I don't get
Too
paid,
late.
you get
Fake
ammo
it.
for you, and we can't do anything. So we keep working with them. We get fun targets, and we get to do some more cool guy stuff.
You better you better keep that promise, cause it's been pretty fucking boring so far.
I wish my cursed weapons talked to me.
I'd like to
We're
know
just gonna
that
look
it's
over and
just
be
like,
no, you're not. No, you don't.
at
I look
this
over
point-
at Duke. I'm like, one of them just laughs and blows up. The other one turned into a 10-foot tall sewer monster.
But yeah, I think at this point everyone was just like staring at Duke, who's having a very intense conversation. with
That's
his
why
guy.
it's really weird.
Duke,
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
put the gun down, please.
Why? We've come to an
Just-
agreement.
You're talking with it, and you're
Mild pressure.
Go boom.
You know what, Duke? Once you have a valid target, you are free to do whatever you wish with them. Just for now, put the gun down, okay?
Okay. I'll put it in the backpack for now.
Arson, Duke,
No,
is this Arson Duke in a fucking volcano? Throw it into the fire, Duke. No.
Okay. I'm
We'll
gonna
go-
put it in my waistband, be like gangster carry, and then make sure my bag is over it. That way, if I'm ever in a situation like last game, I go out using it.
That's a big fucking suppressor, man. You got like something just sticking in between your crack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you just
Yeah.
say put it in your crack? Like,
Well, there's nowhere
No.
else for that fucking suppressor to go. It's just
It's
that
hot
big.
dog in his crack.
yes, the booty cheek carry. I'm one of the biggest chads and spec ops. He's the booty cheek carry. What the fuck?
No, I've got it at angles. So
Stupid
I
sexy
can still see
Flanders.
Stupid sexy 1911.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess
that. Or
after
do I need to give
making
you more money so I can commission this picture?
You shut up.
And you
Oh,
just have
God.
Duke in the 1911 in the
Oh.
C-130 pick.
Oh wait. Oh, Ars. Here, hold up.
Hmm?
I wouldn't go bad mouthing Saab. He was good enough for Amy. Oh shit.
I'm not necessarily bad mouthing him. It just doesn't seem like he's all that's there from my perspective.
You're seriously not gonna bite?
Come on, bro. I just threw it out there for you.
Maybe Flash. Maybe.
But why?
Want me
Why?
to go
should
the
I-
line a little bit?
What's Amy? What are you talking about?
She's nobody. And this is, you got me off. You have him off kilter, out of character. So it's very obvious that she is definitely somebody.
Is she hot?
Is Amy going to be a problem?
No, but only if something bad were to happen to you.
Stupid sexy Amy.
Wait, why me?
Because she misses you a lot.
What? Excuse me?
You know, your Amethyst, your tutor.
You guys are so weird.
I know.
What? Why do you know about that?
Well, I mean, she kept it under wraps as best she could because it's kind of, dangerous being a Sabite in general, but being one and a Southern Elf when you should be worshipping the fake cults, yeah, that's a death sentence.
You know what? I don't want to hear anything about this. Grayson, you didn't hear anything about that. We didn't hear anything about that, right? We didn't just talk about that. Let's move on. So this deal? Yes, this deal. Hello, excuse me. Are you still around?
So again, here under his thigh, and Mr. Dale goes. Anyway, so unfortunately, you haven't really given us a lot of information. You've given us some, and I believe, Miss Nia, that we could give you an article of research that could wetch. Did he just leave?
Yeah.
There he is. Okay. this motherfucker. He goes, I believe we could give you an article of research that could perhaps wet your whistle in terms of what you're trying to find. Talking to Nia, mind you.
Okay. I'll take the book, but also I think they're trying to talk to you, and I'm going to point to the radio by his thigh.
I
And-
believe it'd be better off if they came and talked to me in person. Because I'm pretty sure you can show them the way. Yeah, you know how you got here.
I don't know if they're going to want to come, especially with Cassius in town. They might be more focused on him. However, they probably got something really important to say. You might want to pick that up.
Well, don't you want to see our books first? We have quite the library here.
It sounds like you kind of already have a beginner's edition already picked out. You probably want to hear what they want to say, because keep in mind I did zone out like whatever happened, but the fact that they're trying to talk a lot on the radio, it's like they probably have something important.
He kind of gives you a look, but then she lifts his leg up, and Ars, your voice comes through.
Yes, are you there? We keep on trying to contact you, but apparently you're busy. So if you could hurry up and answer, we have a response that you might like.
He pulls the walkie-talkie out. He goes click, and he goes, "Yes. What would that be?"
we are willing to discuss this further, but you have to provide us with a secure location. I'm at or a secure way to get across the city without running into any of Cassius's men or spies or outlooks or whatever he does to keep track of places when he's fucking around.
Absolutely, that's no problem whatsoever. All you gotta do is tell me when you're leaving, and I can set up a nice little watch to go the entire way.
Honestly, we can leave right now. I think we can leave right now. Isn't that right? Yes, we can leave right now. I'm glad everyone is in agreement. Let's leave right now. We're going right now.
Why are we leaving right now?
Because we have an important appointment to get to, Hans.
Oh, okay.
So you're a click. Really, Mr. Alphonse, is that so? Is there something bothering you?
No, nothing's bothering me at all. Let's not discuss anything that's bothering me.
No possible...
For the good of all of us.
No possible visitor that's perhaps on her way?
Huh?
You know what? You're right. It's probably nothing. I'm sure you can find the main guild hall. Easy peasy. Plenty of signs. Toodaloo. And he reaches down, and you watch him unclick the back of this fucking this walkie-talkie, and he pulls the battery out, sets it down on the table, and he goes, "So, let's get you that book."
Why the fuck do you people keep on doing this to me?
I'm gonna ask
The
him,
existential
can I
dread.
have my radio back?
Hold on. So what, Nia?
I'm gonna ask him, like, can I have my radio back now?
Oh, because quite frankly, I don't want this going anywhere near where we're going. But I believe young Miss Yuri here can finish up her little snacks, and you and I can go to our little library. Would you like to go there? I think we should go to our little library so you can see that we actually really do mean business in the fact that we can provide the things you so desire.
Okay. No funny business though.
Of course not. No funny business here. I'm fucking Manager Dale. I don't do funny business. Only real business.
Pinky promise.
I like how he just broke from all the formalities by just dropping F-bombs.
I'm gonna go over to Yuri, clean up her face a little bit, and give her an extra napkin, and I'm gonna tell her, okay, wait right here, and I'll be right back.
He's like, okay.
And to be good.
Full of, like, sandwich face full of sandwich. She's still chowing down. Then you guys step out of the room. He goes, so I am curious, why the knoll? I thought your kind didn't do knolls.
I guess I'm just not like other satyrs, but I found her in the street, and I decided to take care of her. She was living with a literal pack of dogs.
She's so quirky.
Her voice funny.
Funny voice. So he goes, I see. So it's a charity case?
Nah, she's pretty cool. I like having her around, honestly. It gives me someone to teach.
Ah, so you love teaching.
Yeah, when I can. It's good for a soon-to-be doctor to have a nurse, you know.
I assume that does make sense, having someone who could help you out during surgeries and such.
Plus, gnolls are really good just with general medicines and herbs and stuff like that, so having a gnoll nurse who knows that stuff is really helpful.
White feather gnolls are. Their long claw cousins lack the subtlety of the particular machinations. But so Manager Dale does kind of lead you through quite a few winding hallways, and you guys are making small talk along the way. He comes to a big door and he goes, "Okay, are you ready?"
I'm not gonna die, am I?
No, but it's usually a bit for people like you, especially for life-loving creatures such as satyrs. That's why I found it so curious you wanted to know all about Starla and the many spells that come with it.
I'm gonna kind of like lean in and like, you want to know my secret?
Sure.
It's like, I'll be the best doctor if I can never lose a patient.
I suppose that does make sense in a morbid, macabre kind of way.
And then I'll also explain to him that it could be good in case, let's say a soldier's wounded in battle and wants to say goodbye to his family. I can prolong it just long enough for him to say his final goodbyes.
I can prolong his agonizing life to say goodbye.
Well, I mean, if he dies and I bring him back, I would assume he wouldn't be in agony for that last little bit of time to say goodbyes and then let him go.
It's a lot of ifs.
A lot of ifs, yeah. A lot of conjecture, my friend. Anyway, so he leads you in, and he opens this door. You feel it like you feel like the emanating from this fucking room. Actually, let's pick up some proper music for this fucking room. There we go. So this room is a very malicious feeling room, and there's only one candle kind of guttering middle of the room. And he goes, I do apologize about the lack of light, you see. Tomes of this knowledge tend to, well, what's the word? Snuff out most light and happiness in it. So this is a very expensive candle. It's very hard to extinguish, and it still has problems. And he's walking through this there's like a single staircase, or a single bookcase inside this room. It's a huge, dark room with a single bookcase in the middle of it. And he goes, let's see, pee. He's kind of like dragging his finger along the spines of these books, and as you watch his finger slide across these book spines, you see these little motes of like purple, brownish light, kind of like a match strike. It kind of trails along his finger, and he goes, here we go, the 3 pillars. And he pulls out this rather thin book that's bound in what looks like very, very pale leather. It's a very supple, kind of frayed at the ends leather. And he goes, he pulls it out, and as he pulls it out, you see these books are wrapped in rows of chains that all have locks on them.
Oh, no.
And he goes, I assume you prefer to have this without the locks, correct?
It would help.
Yeah, I should assume a bet it would. He kind of pulls out, reaches his pocket and pulls out a single key. And it's a very small key. The key's about the size of a pinky and about just as thin. And he kind of puts these locks and goes click, 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 click. Oh. Oop. Hold on. Hold on.
What is Shad doing?
Hello?
Hello?
What's up?
Out of character, this is one of the visions I got, is the bookshelf, dark room, chains, locks.
Oh my god, a vision coming true, finally.
Well, it's more of just a warning.
You gonna die.
Nah, it'd be okay.
Hans, what the fuck, bro?
I'm scrolling through Facebook and that popped up.
Is that an actual thing?
No.
Oh, thank God.
I'm so sad seeing that. Someone thought it'd be a funny thing to do.
AI art is weird because you get shit like this where, they're on backwards.
So, Ars, you understand now how Bishop knows your family.
Mm.
Introduced by a certain associate of your family.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what did I
You wanna
miss? Like,
full cyborg?
This is tragic Ars backstory shit that's linked to Bishop's backstory.
oh, fun.
I'm very much invested. If only I could push the button more.
Yeah.
Yes. Backstories. Delicious. More. Daddy's hungry.
So you're running away from your feelings and shit because it's just too much at once?
This whole day has been a thing for ours in a lot of ways, and it keeps constantly. He's not in a good place right now. keep focusing, constantly forcing him to. Yeah.
Well, Amethyst is alive. That's good news, right?
Mm. Yeah, that's great.
And Bishop knows where she is.
Yeah, that's great.
Chat, sorry, that was my dad calling. The movie maker.
Oh no, take your time.
Anyway, so what was I saying? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, all right. So you gotta go click, click, click. Takes all these little locks off. And he pulls these straps of silver bound. Like these straps of leather have silver woven into them, and he kind of pulls them apart. He goes, all right, here you go. And he hands it out towards it. He goes, but mind you, when you are done reading this, when you have absorbed the knowledge within, we will expect this book back. They are controlled.
Oh, of course.
He kind of like holds the book out towards it. He goes, here you go.
I will reach out and grab it.
Okay. So as you do, nothing really happens of note. You feel the book have this foreboding, if not malicious, aura about it. And it feels way, way heavier than it should feel. This book feels like it weighs 10 pounds almost, but it only looks like it should weigh like maybe a quarter pound, you know.
Is there any type of title or anything on the front of the book?
It just says the three pillars.
Can I like run my hand across it?
Sure. So as you run across the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So as you run your hand across the cover, that same thing happens where your hand goes across the cover, and it leaves that trail of purple and brown, kind of like a match strike smoke behind it.
I guess I'll grin and I'll just open like the cover and the first page or two, just kind of look at it real quick.
So the first part of the cover is this kind of print of a hand on there, and the hand print has what looks like a palm facing down, with the pinky, middle finger, and in between finger kind of upright and fanned out, with a pointer finger and thumb finger curled in, making a kind of hand gesture. And after that page, it's a bunch of text, really. It kind of explains how things work.
Can I go back to that hand thing and try to make my hand mimic it, or like place my hand in the same position on the book?
Sure. I mean, you definitely can. But when you do that, it doesn't really do anything.
Oh, okay.
The circle game is necromancy. Who would have thought?
It's not the circle game.
I thought he was describing the shocker.
It's not the shocker.
I thought he was. I thought he was just describing the okay hand.
It's not. Hold on. Gotta take a
Just post a picture of your hand doing the gesture.
I'm doing that. I'm doing the fucking thing. Just give me a second.
That was at the worst timing possible.
Yeah, I know. There we go. Thank you.
I'm putting it in Discord.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tom, by wife. Killing a wasp with it. I killed the shit out of a wasp. Oh, careful, James. Jamie. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Okay, hand picture in chat. That's the symbol.
Okay, it is the okay hand.
It's not the okay hand. Damn you.
Kinda is.
It's not.
Like all you have to do is turn your wrist like a little bit, and it's the okay hand. But I understand.
Is that your hand guard?
That's just my hand.
So yeah.
Is that your hand? You see like little chat overlay. Is that your hand?
Yeah, that's.
That is in fact a hand.
Well, very cool. I guess I'll just read, the prologue of the book, and be like, awesome, I appreciate it.
He goes, of course. Now, of course, be sure you bring that back when you're done with it. And if you have any other information to share with us, we could give you something else to read.
Okay, I'll try to actually keep an eye out.
He goes, okay.
They get a bag for this?
Bag?
Like a messenger
Paper
bag?
or plastic?
Like a messenger bag to put the book in? Because I would assume having the book just out and about wouldn't be great.
I suppose we can requisition you a messenger bag. Let's step out here, shall we? He kind of like ushers you out of the room, and after about a few minutes of him like calling out to the lower echelons of the guild, they eventually find you a rather rustic leather bag that can kind of support the amount of bullshit wafting off of this fucking book.
Nice. Now I got a bag.
Would you like to wait here till your friends get here, or would you rather...
Can we continue to spoil my ward, and can I get to work and at least heal a handful of people since I'm here?
Hold on. What? Where do you put it? Under there. Hold on. We'll fucking find it in a minute. Hold on. Jesus. When women say that, it's definitely a big deal. It's not a big deal, says a woman. It means it's definitely a big deal, and fuck you.
Might be a big deal.
Guys, I think it's a big deal.
Love you.
I think it is a big deal.
Could be.
We'll find it in a second. It's not a big deal. That means I want to find it now. All
Sounds
right.
like a big deal.
I don't think it's a big deal, guys.
What do you mean she poisoned my drinks for 5 years? Not a big deal, bro. Anyway,
That's
so
the smallest deal I
you
can
want to
think of.
spoil your ward and try and heal somebody?
Yeah, I want Yuri to enjoy some more good food and snacks. Maybe just kind of watch and get taught. And since I was there to show off how I'm the best doctor in the world, I suppose I could actually do my job for a little bit till everyone else shows up.
Well, no one's quite hurt yet. We believe it should be sometime soon, though. If you wish, we could give you residency in our main infirmary, if that would make you feel better.
That'd be nice. I could also assist some of your members with making some potions to be prepped.
By all means, sure. That sounds fine.
Okay.
Okay. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Okay, so we're still there at the manor. Are we bringing Twilight with us?
That's a decision that's above my pay grade.
I'm looking at Alphon/ours.
She's important to this discussion.
It's a big risk, leaving her or taking her.
We might as well bring her because everyone knows about her at this point.
All right, I'll go fetch her.
You do that.
Have the servants found any charcoal yet?
Yes, they have found charcoal. They have found you a bag of charcoal, but they are quite suspicious of why you want it.
I must pay my debts.
To the Coomers.
Man,
If
come.
they try,
Would it be
if they say
fishing?
anything, I just pull out the pistol and just be like, "Would you like to see what this can do?"
So, I will say one thing. So you have your charcoal. Do you take off immediately or what?
Yes.
Okay,
I want
so
to
you
get this done with as soon as possible.
so you take off immediately. You go and find these people, which is
Wait. Is he going up to the front?
Stop.
'Cause-
Stop. You just
Wait.
let Duke decide everything right there.
Yes, and
Okay.
No one asked. Is Duke going at the front or like from inside the manor?
Out the window,
Okay.
same way I came in.
I wouldn't see him then. Okay, I'm outside.
You
Commander.
let Duke do everything. Yes.
Wait,
I just want to tag along if I can see him.
oh,
all
that's
I
what
want
I'm
to do.
asking now. Then is he trying to give the Coomers their charcoal?
Yes. I want to get this over with as fast as possible.
Are
And
you
then
at
we're
least
all
gonna
up to
inform
rate.
everybody?
I will mention it on the radio of I'll meet y'all over there. Is that
I
okay?
literally
Hey,
see
you're-
you. I literally see you leave, so you don't really have to inform me.
BRB dab. I'm out of here.
Just over the
If
radio.
you-
Duke, are you? What the fuck are you doing?
I gotta go pay debt. I'll meet y'all over there.
Where the fuck are you going?
Going to a tavern real quick. I owe some people some stuff.
What tavern?
Green something tavern.
Oh, that that narrows it down. Okay,
Bishop, just
already
let him.
died once today.
Bishop, just let him go. You've been prying. You've been prying a lot today. Just let him go.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Worst comes to worst.
Ours, I
there's
keep my men
300 bucks.
alive.
And he's going to be alive. Just let him go.
Adding a
30
spell.
minutes later,
By the
Duke is
way,
running around the
I am
stores.
I am adding a spell called Corpse Bomb, just so you're aware.
That's fine.
No reason.
Gross.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so now do what, Duke? Say something?
Yes. Out the window. After telling everybody, I will be back, or we'll meet them over there, whichever happens first.
Okay, so we're gonna focus on you for a second. So you fly out to where you know these guys are currently staying at, and it's not too hard to find. You gotta ask a few harpies around to really pinpoint it down, but everyone knows where this is at, and you do find the inn. But this is a large party inn where they're used to holding quite a few people inside of it.
Yes.
And you know, it takes a few minutes of kind of standing there, but someone goes, "Oh, it's our harpy friend," and all these black cloaks come out of nowhere. They're all like clapping for you. And he goes, our friend, where do you have our charcoal?" And as this happens, your pistol goes, "We need to kill every fucking person in this room."
He's just gonna smile and be like, "Yes, I wish I could."
Can smell the
no.
cum on their hands. And he's going to force a check on you. So it'll be a brain power save, please.
Not one of those.
With no ballistics.
But he is talking with his gun.
Okay, it's a 12.
Is that enough?
No, it's not. Well, it's not enough for the pistol to do stuff. So you feel a strong pull from the pistol to pull him out and start capping motherfuckers, but you're able to kind of go, nope, You kind of like just kind of hold that charcoal bag, and the lead gentleman goes very good quality charcoal too, just like you said. And he takes the bag and hands the bag out to one of his other acolytes. He goes, "Would you like to stay for a drink? I think you've earned a stiff drink."
No, I have other deliveries I have to take care of.
Well,
I must warn you.
Okay.
That group that you saw, they're apparently patrolling the city now, looking for everybody that's willing to show off the best parts.
Looking for feet
You might
lovers.
wanna- Yeah, I am doing my best to spook impression here. Just my advice: either be careful or see if you can't find a way to persuade them to leave.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I've got to go. Best of luck. Maybe send me some more stuff if you need any further assistance. With that, have a good one. And Duke is just gonna take off out the door.
Wait a minute. That sounds like a Monty check there. Convince the Coomers to do shit.
So he goes, "Before you go, did you like your Goliath men?" And he like yells that out at you as you're trying to walk away.
Duke is he's just gonna fall flat on his face and be like, "I would have preferred women, but it worked."
And the pistol goes, "We could kill all of them right now and solve the entire problem, Dookie. You could do it right. You could do it right now. Just pull me out. Pull me out,
Called you
Dookie."
Dookie.
No,
Stop
not
making your
yet.
saves, you bastard.
Not yet. Later, whenever it's nice and dark. That's
goes-
when we start
he goes,
bonding.
yes, when it's dark. Yes, I liked where your mind's at.
Maybe an Harvey go burr.
Yes, making the harpy into his fucking Agent 47. Good job.
Ah, yes, attacking the
so it's
Coomers
going-
in the dark. I can't
It's
go
going for
wrong.
more of a CIA.
Pulls out 45. You slung your last rope to feet.
No, I'm gonna target Cassius guys, not the Coomers, not yet. That's what the mortar is for.
Okay, so back to the other group. What are y'all doing?
I'm fetching Twilight. I don't know about the rest of them.
Okay.
Ours is having another crisis because the day just keeps on getting worse and worse for
And it
him.
don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't. Okay, so Twilight, Moira. Okay, so Bishop, you go trying to find her in the you can't find her. You know, so you look in the room, not there. You look in the sunroom, not there. She's nowhere up top here.
Hey, ours.
What?
The bracelet. I need to find her.
Ours will eventually walk out, but before he walks out, he'll turn to Grayson and say, "Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone."
I would never.
Grayson, you got us into this situation in the first place. Just please don't do anything stupid. And without even listening for the answer, he'll just kind of walk out and down the stairs. Like tracking where Malmora is.
So after a while, you do find Malmoira passed out drunk on a couch.
Ours walks over and kicks her. Like, kicks at her lightly.
Give me a brawn check.
Did you go by
What's
yourself, or did you
in-
actually grab me like I asked?
I would expect that he walked past you, kind of looked at you, and then walked past you. So-
Okay, I'm following then.
So as you kind of give her a little boom with your foot arse, it is all that comes out is a snore, and as she kind of rolls to the left, you see like 6 wine bottles, tink 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 tink, go flying onto the floor, rolling across the fucking granite floor.
Do you want me to carry her?
No, she needs to be awake.
I mean, does she?
Well, we don't really want to look like kidnappers. That would be awkward. So,
Moxie check from me? I don't know.
To do what?
Wake up, you old warheart. Come on.
It'd be disadvantaged, but go ahead.
Is it a persuasion check?
Yeah, it'd be persuasion at disadvantage.
Okay, well then it balances out to just a normal check for me.
Likely story.
Hey, I'm a negotiator.
I'm gonna
You
negotiate
actually
that she's not
negotiate.
drunk. Some of that. You're not really drunk. Come on, get up. Damn, I do be sober now. Guess I'll go.
Come on, up and at 'em.
You do the roll. There it is. Okay. So she kind of goes, ah. Yep, you got it. And she kind of looks out towards the front. So you guys are like right. Let's see here. Let's say the bitch is down here. So you guys are kind of down here. Whoop. In one of these little couches, she goes, yep, and she kind of sits up, looks towards this wall right here, holds out her hand, and then blasts a giant fucking hole through this wall and throws stone this direction. And she goes, yep, and she stands up and is kind of like stumble caper walks through that fucking hole down the stairs, and you'll hear her. She goes falling down the stairs. Down the fucking stairs. She lands right about here.
If I matter what's going on,
Okay.
if I was outside, just doing his own thing.
Yeah,
You
so
absolutely
so
need
Salado, you hear a was all these rubble, all the like stone comes rolling down the fucking staircase and shit. It sounds like a bomb went off inside.
Okay, that would get attention. He would run back inside,
Twilight, you absolute
shovel
mental
in
case.
hand.
I love it.
Shovel in
Here,
hand.
I got you. Come on, right here. I got you. Just let me take. I'll take care of it. Come on. I'm good.
What's
Just
going
kinda-
on? I heard the bomb go off.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, Salado. I got her basically over one shoulder, just gonna help her around.
Salado, how tall are you?
7 foot.
7 foot. So Mamora Drunk goes, you know, it'd be really funny if there was an Oni the size of a halfling. Fucking check this shit out. She points towards Salado. Salado,
no.
you watch as you don't feel much different, but your clothes feel like that's like a snap of reality, and your clothes feel kind of looser around the waist and knees, and ours seems a bit taller than they really should. So
Bishop's just towering over both of you.
So currently,
I like walk.
Currently,
I walk over and I. Sorry, go.
So currently, Slade is about 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
I tower over Salado with my like 9 foot something height, and
Yeah.
I look at him and go, "Hey, have you always been that small?"
Shit,
That is pretty fucking funny, Twilight.
Toledo kind of like you can't see what he's expressing because he has the mask on, but he kind of like kind of nods at this. I'm gonna go back outside. You guys have fun doing whatever this is. And I just waddle out.
This entire time, ours just has the most placid look on his face. It's just
You say placid or flaccid?
placid.
Oh, it was flaccid
I
look.
heard,
Fucking
I heard flaccid.
Excuse me?
Placid. Placid.
My face
flat
is
expression.
flaccid. It's fucking what?
Hey, wait, he'd come back inside and be like, "Wait, no, like,
But
can you guys undo this?"
So
please undo it.
So Mount Moira is still holding this little shimmering orb, and she goes, "You're right. I'm sorry. I'll give it back." And she goes to stumble towards Salado, but trips and throws that orb backwards. And you see this orb just fucking.
Can I try to catch it?
Nope,
telekinesis?
you cannot. It just it just zips that direction.
Who does it hit? Oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it hits anyone.
Honey,
I
I
will go-
blew up the baby.
I will go retrieve the orb.
I go with you.
Hans, don't touch the orb.
So you're both going to try and find the orb? You can go after it? Okay. So
Yes.
you kind of follow the shimmering pearly trail, kind of going through the air as this orb is seeking a target. And you guys follow this trail all the way to a very confused 2 foot taller brother of ours. So Grayson is now
ours.
So Grayson's like, was there something happening in the living room that I didn't know about? Because now his clothes aren't fitting. He has like twice the muscle he should. Grayson looks fucking ripped at the current moment.
Oh, did
He's like
my
7'10".
Wait, did my brawn go down too, or I just look smaller?
You just look smaller. You're kind of like a sleeper car right now, you know.
Somebody take a picture and send it to Gremlin.
Bro, check out this shit. It's a selfie.
I see this, and I say, okay.
Do it, guard. Roll for it.
Oh well.
Roll
Whatever
for it?
happens,
Okay.
happens. I'm gonna go and just look outside.
Grayson's too shocked to send a selfie
I
card.
wonder. I go and I touch Salado on the shoulder, and when I transform, do I transform into normal Salado or 5'2" Salado?
So Malmoira has altered his DNA magically. So you transform to a short Salado.
Huh.
Mm.
This is kind of funny,
Salado,
actually.
I accept this reality. I do not challenge it. I must now go practice my combat style for my new height. I'll be outside.
I turn back into Hans. I'm like, I don't like being 5'2". That's weird.
So later goes back outside to now practice combat for enemies who be taller than 5'2".
just
shorter.
kneecaps. Bring me your knees.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are y'all doing?
We're gonna head to the thing.
Gonna head to the thing. Okay.
Declan, you coming or not?
Are all of you going?
Sure.
Do you guys need me? I wanted to go get my armor repaired.
I will join you in repairing your armor later, but you can go if you want.
Cool. And then I make a similar gesture to the one you are making at your camera, at your monitor, and I leave to go find a forge to repair my hammer.
Okay.
Declan just messaged me something.
Okay, so
Nope, I'm going. I'm going.
So everyone but Hans is going to the guild.
Yep.
Well, I wasn't invited, so I'm gonna keep doing my thing in the yard.
Okay.
Primarily tagging along because something that out of character I know, but in character I don't know. I'm waiting to see if it gets brought up.
Yeah, are we killing Dalgoric today or not?
Oh no, it was something else that somebody at the guild said.
Oh,
whole
yeah,
Fanindra.
Fanindra.
Yeah, Fanindra.
Okay.
Do what now?
Declan's a daddy.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm making Declan go along just because I'm curious to see if anything is said.
I feel a sudden urge to tell bad jokes. What kind of magic is this? So all of you arrive. All of you who went arrive. You know what, Salado, you're going too. Fuck you. Everyone but Hans is at the.
No, you made me short. I refuse reality.
You made me short. Fuck you, DM.
I must now readjust my whole perspective. I must configure.
It won't last.
You don't know that.
You say that,
I'm
but
not a
that's
wizard. I don't
fey
know
magic.
this.
So.
Yeah. So basically, this is his life now. He accepts it, and he's going to reconfigure everything.
He is now a ninja.
Duke passes by and yells, "Yeah, you got this, short king."
Flies by fucking manlet.
Duke is just glad that he has someone shorter than him.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
not Declan.
So to all that applies to you guys arrive at the new guild headquarters, or not the new, the merchant guild headquarters,
New and
and
improved headquarters.
more or less, you guys are kind of shown in. They were expecting you, and you guys are walked to a room that has Yuri inside of it, but no Nia. So Yuri's in the room. She goes, "Hello," and she is currently on her.
Excuse me, guard, hold up.
What?
There was a check on the walk-on in here to see like whose name's on the books and shit.
Yeah, but they're expecting you.
So they didn't. They took down all the cool shit.
Cool shit.
Yeah, because as Nia walked in, she got to do a perception check just to see what was up.
Nothing's really changed. I mean, there's all the gold laying around and shit that's still there, but.
And then there were bookcases with names, special names that would have interested Nia if she had passed that check.
Oh, okay. Fine. Have your way. Let's see here. If any of you who know history, go ahead and roll me a check using brain power.
Woo!
But Garbra, what about my check? Failure. So, Ars, you see a few books that do kind of catch your eye, and they're all magical spell books. These are all tomes that deal in more eclectic forms of magic that are also all bound by these kind of like leather-bound locks. But they don't give off any particularly malicious auras.
Okay. He'll have a passing interest, but beyond that, he'll continue going where he's going.
Fucking Bishop. But God, bro, up my check. This guy. This fucking guy.
I pay attention. I will use it.
But you guys arrive in the same room as Yuri, and Yuri's on like her third tray of sandwiches. She's probably eaten about 4 gold of shit so far at the fucking kitchens. But the thing is, unlike when Nia was there are more chairs in that room now to accommodate all of you. So all you can have a seat if you so wished.
I escort Twilight to a chair and then sit down next to her, I guess.
I just walk towards whatever chair is closer. I guess the others sit down too. I don't know. Declan, do you sit down?
I'm going to assume you all sit down.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Is Declan wearing the ghillie suit?
Always. Unless I need to be in uniform, consider me to always be in a ghillie suit.
Even in death,
I'm still poor
ghillie.
OPSEC. Poor OPSEC.
It doubles as bedding, okay?
It doubles as bedding. What?
Did Duke make it to us?
Yes, Duke makes it to you.
All right.
Okay.
Duke, you're showing.
I'm gonna see if there's anywhere less obvious to sit at. Like
less obvious. I'm within the dark corner. I'm a rogue player.
Can't all sit in the corner.
He's perching up on top of a bookshelf.
This room is octagonal. It could accommodate.
He's gargoyling.
Why is this tavern a fucking polydexahedron full of rogues in the goddamn corner?
So yeah, is the guy actually in there?
Not yet. No.
I want to make
Mm.
Oh, is the radio with the battery out still on the table?
Yes.
Well, shit. Okay, I take it, put it back in, and then just pocket the radio.
Okay. So more or less, after a few minutes of y'all arriving together at the room, Duke and everyone in company, except for Midget Salado and Hans, I guess. An attendant comes in bearing a fresh tray of tea cakes and cookies and a lot of sweet things, and of course two more
sandwich platters.
No, fucking 2 more teapots of tea, and the whole spread is here. She kind of like does a little bow and walks away, and yeah. So what do y'all do?
Oh, look, it's just a continental breakfast.
Do what?
What the fuck are those hash browns?
Hey yo. Get me a hash brown.
I do not partake, and I say, I don't trust these people enough to eat their food.
Bunch of stale Danishes.
Duke was about to run into a hash brown, and she's like, "That's a very fair point."
I mean, what kind of establishment? I mean, I know we're at the guild, but what kind of food, drink are they serving?
It's very fancy tea and such.
So no booze.
No tea.
Is there a fire in the room?
No.
Okay.
Weird
What's
question.
the ceiling look like?
Is there a fire in the room? What?
Is there a fireplace? Is there a fireplace?
No, there's no fireplace.
Ours is just kind of staring off into the distance.
Me looks at ceiling.
What'd you
I
say?
hate
Duke?
these stalling tactics in negotiations, don't you, Alphonse?
What?
Not you. You are downgraded. You are never Alphonse. Fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. But no, ours was just kind of. I wasn't paying attention. What's going on?
Well, they're just trying to wait us out, try to get us antsy.
I'm aware.
Oh,
I
just tiresome business.
In character, what does Declan know? Because I missed last session, unfortunately. What does Declan know about Deagoric at the current moment?
That he ran off to most likely talk with Cassius at his warehouse.
Yep.
Okay.
So After about 15 minutes or so, the door opens and in walks Maringer Dale. And he goes, "Oh, there you are. Hello." I assumed you
Hello.
all had some tea at least. It was a long walk here.
No,
Why not?
Average flight.
because I don't like tea.
You don't like tea. A Southern elf doesn't like tea. I can't believe that. I really can't.
Yes,
Agreed.
well, I'm not the typical Southern elf, as you should know, since you apparently know everything about me.
I just know what I need to know. But your friend Nia has filled me in somewhat, and he kind of like shuts the door behind him. And he walks over to one of the other spare chairs and kind of takes a seat. And he goes, "So, I think I want to take this a different way with all of you. What questions do you have for me?"
How are you going to help us kill Cassius Clay?
Well, I do have some ideas on the matter. The first one is if we can locate Castle and try to weaponize her burning hatred of Cassius. There's also using Malmoira if she is ever inclined to. However, we have a theory that perhaps Malmoira has been more or less brainwashed into being deathly afraid of Cassius, but we've had no way to really test that particular theory.
How would you test that theory?
I'll look over at Twilight and be just like, "So, are you down to kill the man or not?"
What?
So Maringer Dale kind of looks towards where you're looking, and he kind of raises an eyebrow towards you.
Oh, she's not in the chair? Or can he not see her?
He's looking where you're looking. So he's looking at where you're looking at Lady Winter.
All right. Oh, well.
Oh, I forget. And then ours will look down at his hand and say, "You can drop the veil for him, please." She hides
the veil,
like the whatever's hiding her presence.
Okay.
Because I assume that people look at her and don't assume that, oh, she's immediately a fae.
No, she's been in the open the
She's right
entire
there.
time. Just no one knows what the fuck she looks like.
Oh, okay.
Like,
But that's the way it's like it's been for like the Southern elves too. Like they can't even feel that she's a fae.
yes, her aura is being hidden, but her visuals have been the exact same the entire time. Just she looks so
okay.
she looks so rough and beat. She doesn't really resemble her grand fae
Okay, fine.
appearance.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So yeah, never mind then. Oh yes, that is Malmora. Congratulations, you've met the famous fae whose face made craters and multiple holes.
So as Malmora drunkenly flatulates on the chair, Maringer Dale goes, "Really? That?
Yes,
Is she?
she's a drunken mess and a waste of space.
Is she broken?
Congratulations. Very much so. Yes.
Hmm.
I
Maybe-
like her.
I did expect a bit more, but I suppose if what we heard is true, it's been quite the ordeal for her, I would think. And also knowing how old she is, mind you.
Yes.
Don't they get stronger with age?
Not quite. But, how much has she been drinking?
Enough so she could stop herself from her urges.
So, we talking like every day?
She is an existential threat to every tavern, distillery, and wine cellar in a 50-mile radius.
I see. I assume all of you know why she's drinking, correct? What alcohol does to Faye.
Yes.
Okay. Which means she's kind of not really. That plan's not going to work, I suppose. Not unless she's sober for at least 3 weeks. No, if she is drinking that much, she's more or less killing her mental abilities by force.
Yes. She's fighting her own wars, so to speak.
So I do not believe we can really leverage off of her in that regard. So we may have to try and do something else. Anyway, I think I'll start off this little meeting with that we are pretty sure as to why Cassius is here. Speaking of which, why exactly did you blow up his new casino?
Why shouldn't we?
Well, I assume there's a reason.
I mean, we were hoping that he was there.
But is there like a reason? Did he slight you, or is there bad blood between you? Did a deal go wrong?
Okay. Do you know, have been paying attention, I assume, to all the fucking orcs, correct?
Of course.
Do you understand why they're attacking?
We have intel that says why they're attacking. Currently, they're being more or less weaponized by the Fey Alliance forces and the Southern Elves, the Chosen Children, mind you.
Okay, do you understand who is training them?
From what we understand, there are multiple avenues of training going towards them, mostly Fey, as far as we're aware anyway. We can't know everything.
Okay, well, I don't want to play too coy here because we seem to be on the same side. So
this is
this
is a meeting of hopefully teamwork and partnership here, not a you go I go kind of scenario. I want it to be we both share the same enemy, and I believe we both have the right intentions in mind. It's not just about business. I do hope you understand that. There's a bit more to it.
Of course, genocide is bad for everybody.
But at the same time, we are somewhat curious. What will you offer in this partnership? Since we offer the information you desire.
We have much to offer, but all depends on what you're willing to do for us.
Well, as I said, as my friend is willing to provide, we can provide information.
I see. I do understand this.
And our assistance, since we have proven ourselves capable of being quite the nuisance to Cassius.
Well, that's why I brought you here. It's very clear he has wronged you in some scary mighty way for you to go out with such aggressive bloodshed in mind.
No, it's honestly just business.
Just business. Well, what form of business is this particularly going for?
He'll look to Bishop.
Well, if from what I heard, you understand that Grayson is here, correct? And you've been protecting him?
We have an interest in Grayson, yes.
Okay. Are you aware of my reputation, then?
We're aware of the fact you have a reputation, yes.
And what is that reputation?
You tend to get your nose into a bit of trouble. And you like knowing things.
Yes.
Though I must
knowing
say,
things is good.
I am quite curious on what's going on with you, with all of you in general. You all are a bit out of the ordinary when it comes towards what we're used to dealing with. First, you work for Cassius, now you're after Cassius, and even more odd is that you know what is here in Northern Trace that Cassius would want. Two things, actually.
Yes, well, we're just full of surprises, honestly.
Well, I don't mind surprises, but it seems odd. I don't know why you would flip on Cassius in such a way. How did he wrong you so grievously that you would go in and not only destroy his casino, but also completely mutilate multiple families in a birthday party?
So,
to be fair, that wasn't us at the birthday party. That was the Amphura that we killed.
Yes, let's make sure that clarification is out in the world. We didn't target those people. In fact, the most
Sonny, just
the most we
smiling.
attempted to do was target Cassius and his employees. The fact that the idiot that was traveling with us decided to make a nuisance of himself in such a way that forced him to become an M4 was not really our issue.
Well, it
not
became
really.
our issue, but then we took care of it.
Yes.
Bishop
Right.
is smiling at that.
Right, right. Well, I would like to know what it is you are wanting exactly, because your brother has gotten you into a bit of spicy trouble with your parents. Mind you, we do believe his heart was in the right
Place.
right place. Yes, because when he did arrive here, we were curious and we did put our spies on him because you know who your brother is, you know who your parents are and their connections. So we were curious as to why he's here, and then we see him making memes and having a tunnel for a boat dug, and he's in touch with something called a gremlin or something of the matter.
So you're aware that my brother was responsible for those things and not me.
Well, I do know that, yes, but he's, from what we can understand, he's attempting to protect you. You know, you think his heart's in the right place. We're not sure why he's doing it or what your parents did to make your brother and you go rogue. It's a bit odd for two of the elder sons of a family to both go rogue. We were hoping that by chance you could tell us what made him decide to change sides.
He wanted to follow in my footsteps and be rebellious.
Intergenerational family spat, so to speak.
Unfortunately, his method of rebellion forced me into basically becoming a traitor to my people. So
I understand that, but do you by chance have other traitors that would be able to turn side? Now, I do not say this lightly. There is currently a, I don't want to call it a bounty, but more like a finder's fee for the Veil Rider human cadre.
Out of character. Did you just say that there's a human Veil Rider here?
No. The Veil Rider, the cadre of NCOs, the sort of majors, and the Veil Riders are having a bounty / finder's fee for Southern Elf turncoats.
Okay.
well, I honestly can't really help you much there because I'm pretty sure that a majority of my, well, the servants at my villa are traitors or spies. Except for Alumrin, but Alumnin is a cordial bastard and more likely to just stay in that villa than do anything of use.
I don't mean the servants. I mean other nobles and royals like you who are willing to turn sides. If there is one, there is more.
Well, you have Grayson, but
Yes,
I
I
must
know
warn
we
you.
have Grayson, but Grayson, while he'll fetch a pretty penny, we are pretty sure we can do more.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't really the most sociable, so
Was Grayson?
that's why I say you have Grayson.
Yes, but was Grayson also sociable? Was Grayson connected? Did Grayson have friends?
Is that? Are you not really listening to what I'm saying? Grayson is the one that was the sociable one. If you talk to Grayson, you will find those connections. Maybe you'll find more.
We don't want to go
idiots
out
that'll share memes.
We don't want to directly go to Grayson. Well, we want you to go to Grayson. You're his brother. It'd
And
be
I'm not willing.
easier.
I am not going to willingly allow my brother to be put in this mess. If he decides to do it on his own, then that is on his prerogative.
Mr. Alphonse, he's talking to Gremlin and sending her memes.
Yes, and that is his decision. Now, if he wants to talk to you and send you memes, that is also his decision.
Are you saying you won't talk to your brother for us? Are you refusing to talk to your brother and possibly find out what other Southern Elves need to be rescued from the moved continent? Or do you
I
care?
mean, I'm all ears
No.
here.
After hearing that, Ars will pause and then kind of chuckle to himself and just be like, I feel like you have a very, very drastic misunderstanding of my character. So let's clear the air, so to speak. I do not care for anyone outside of my family. I do not care for anyone outside of my brother in particular. So, if they're all Southern Elf nobles that want to escape from their fates, join the great cause, then that is on their prerogative. If you wish to speak to Grayson regarding that whole situation, that is on your prerogative and Grayson's. I do not know these people. I do not give a shit what is going on with them. So can we please move on to a subject that actually concerns me?
He kind of sighs and goes, sure, fine.
Thank you.
I suppose you guys would like to be rid of Cassius Clay once and for all, correct?
That would be useful so we can then turn our attention to the true enemy of the Outer Race.
What would that be?
Well, like I was trying to mention, yeah, the Unseelie Court has dispatched an Avarillion to train up these orcs in terrorism and whatnot.
He kind of cocks an eyebrow and points towards Mount Moira.
Yeah, but one that's actually probably still with it.
Oh, so not her then. They have an actual proper Avarillion.
Yeah, she should be.
Yeah. Hey, take that back, say 10 nice things.
No.
Say 10 nice things. Lady nice, pokes fingers large. Anyway, so Manager Dale kind of like rubs a temple. He goes, well, Nia would want the literature. Is there something we could entice you with to play in our court, so to speak? Not really hire you, but an incentive to make sure we're all on the same level here.
What literature?
Oh, history, spells, divinations, prophecies.
Her proclivities are taking her down a dark path.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't happen to be that kind of literature now, would it?
I mean, we have that kind of literature. We have. Well, I'm offering you. I know some of you, as well as Alphonse here, are blood magicians, and there may be some things you wish to know. You know.
Thank you for dodging the question. What is she on about?
Oh, you mean Nia?
Yes.
Something about being the best surgeon ever? Now, thing is, he says that, and you know he's not lying.
Right.
Like, automatically.
But there is a little bit of insight, and I just took a fuck ton of fatal damage there, so,
A fuck ton of fatal damage.
Is it Starla?
Sure, Alphonse, go ahead. He goes, I mean, yes.
By chance, do you have a bookshelf in a dark room with chains all over it?
That's when the room gets really, really cold. Like, the mood changes, and even Yuri kind of like stops chewing, kind of looks around. And and Manager Dale looks at you, and you watch one of those gold coins and his horns slowly start to warm with light. And he goes, who are you really?
Who am I?
Who are you?
They call me Bishop.
Okay, Bishop. I do not say this lightly. Is our partnership going to cause issues?
In regards to Starla?
In regards to giving you and your people the things they want in trade for their services.
I hope not.
I'm not a moral maester. I am a businessman.
Likewise.
Naming potions. God damn. You're
As
potioning.
it stands, as far as I'm concerned, knowledge is amoral, same as business.
And that's why I am merely giving Nia what she requires and what she asked of me. Nothing more, nothing less. We give what is equal in reward. What they do with it is none of our business. Secondly,
You do understand.
Secondly, who have you been talking to know about what you just discussed?
You're not the only one with resources.
I would advise you not to abuse that resource due to his proclivities and his damages. You do not call upon the insane god lightly.
At this point, Ars would kind of reach his hand up to like put a hand on Bishop's shoulder and say, I believe we're starting to veer off track here.
So basically at that, his mood's kind of like changing. He goes, "Who's the monster and where did you bring him from?" Like the cordless is gone.
The monster?
The monster, the giant hairy thing that came out of that fucking manor where you're staying at. Where did it come from? Why'd you bring it here? Is it here to kill Cassius?
Oh, that's... Well...
It's a strife.
Yes, and the...
It hitched a ride up with us from that casino. It was there at the casino.
Really? You found it at the casino?
I said we brought it from the casino. It was at the casino. We didn't intend for it to be what it is.
You didn't wonder why a small hammer could suck the skulls out of dragons and you ever thought to ask what it was?
To be fair, I wasn't there when they got it.
I can say the same.
Okay.
Honestly, you're talking to the two most innocent parties in this situation.
Cool. Very nice. What are you going to do about it now?
Well, it's down in the sewers currently.
Yes, it is.
And it
We
needs
cannot
to be
find it.
dealt with.
So, what are you going to do about it?
Well, what do you wish us to do?
To fix,
kill it.
To clean up your mess you brought here. Cassius is bad enough. We don't need a goddamn sewer monster running around eating people's bones and organs.
Very well.
Cassius thrives in the chaos. We have to get rid of the instigator of chaos. Fair enough.
Good, Duke.
The sewer monster to Cassius, and then just nuked it. I mean, mortared the position until everything was dead.
So your hope is to lure the monster towards Cassius and then nuke, whatever the hell that means, them both?
No. This is just something I randomly thought of.
No.
Drop explosives on it.
We cannot
For the price of one.
use explosives within city limits. I have been adamant on this.
Well, hold on. Technically, if you sell me on the idea, I could make that happen. If you believe it'll clean up your mess.
It would take a good bait, something with a lot of mana, I'd assume.
What the
Choice
hell is
blood.
mana?
Sorry, I'm just trying to speak off the cuff here, Guard. I'm trying to say whoever has the best smelling blood in the city is probably going to be the one. It needs to be like prime rib.
They gotta have huge guts.
Damn right. So we can rip and tear.
Till it is done.
So Major Dale's kind of like rolling his fingers and like boom, 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 along the armrest of his chair. And he goes, Cassius Clay won't be fully in power until the rest of his little convoy gets here. We are delaying them as much as we can, but they have weapons we do not. We believe they will be here in 1 week from today. Do you believe you can take care of this problem before that convoy arrives? And if that convoy arrives, can you take certain objects out of the city and away from Cassius if he so lives?
We do have a nice secure place that we could fall back to that would be hard for him to follow towards and take.
What would that be?
Your answer is, well, we are not at liberty to discuss that. You seem to have some knowledge on it anyway, so let's just...
Are you talking
Move
about the
on.
boat?
No, not the boat. The boat might get used to, get us
The
a head start
arsehole.
towards where we gotta be. Yeah, the Bat Cave is the arsehole. Great.
The arsehole? Shut up.
Yes.
Quick, to the arsehole! Da-da-da-da-da.
Grayson, why'd you have to draw out the arsehole?
Well, beyond that,
Our arsehole's cavernous, bro. Goddamn.
beyond that, I was just say, like,
It's
but
kind of
yes,
moist.
but yes, we do have the capability to do both things, provided we are giving enough resources and time to prepare ourselves.
Oh, now I have to give you things for you to work. Is that how that works? I just gotta give you resources and you figure things out?
No, because as you said, this was a deal. This was a negotiation. Before things took a sudden turn, I believe we were on the front of continuing to discuss our negotiations and deals in partnership.
Tell me, Ars, how would you rescue this negotiation from the little faux pas your friend made?
Yes, well, you were searching for information on Marmora Castle. You also wish for information on, and I believe you wish to understand what his goal was in coming here. Did you not?
I was doing things the correct way. You start out slow and you build your way up. I didn't lurch into you about where the collars came from or the soap or anything else that came out of your particular adventures. I was going to lead up to it. You don't come in here and blindside me, try and spook me with the knowledge of our fucking deeper archives.
Yes, well, forgive me. I didn't have that knowledge as well, so his revelation surprised me. It seems to me that we're both on the same page, though. We both want to make a deal. We both want to establish a partnership. So let's do that. And forgive the outburst that my friend had.
It wasn't an outburst, it's simply knowledge.
Bishop, you're sociable enough to understand the faux pas that you made. Shut up.
Now you're going to lecture me about sociability. This is rich.
So
yes, it is ironic.
So Dale goes, how about the both of you shut up? And he points towards Duke. You! Make up a plan.
Yes.
You broker this deal.
Oh boy. We're gonna find somebody with a high concentration of magic in their blood. We're gonna use them as bait in the sewer. Once the sewer monster is chasing them, I will grab them and tactically fly through these sewers up to wherever Cassius is staged at, while another team is ready to launch mortar rounds at said building. We're gonna go for the collateral, and if the mortar doesn't work, we'll pick off the rest with machine gun fire.
You know
along
what?
with any of your guards.
You know what? I completely agree. Os, thank you for volunteering. And he stands up. I hope you have this whole mess dealt with forthwith and quickly. And Major Dale is quite angry. And he goes, please, enjoy the tea and snacks and show yourselves out. And he just rounds out of this fucking room and kicks open that fucking door and stomps down the fucking hallway.
And you guys are bad at negotiations.
I'm not the one that went bad. That was Bishop.
Well, you certainly didn't help.
No, I was trying to, like, what Iris was doing was he was trying to make sure it's understood that he wasn't the sociable one. So stop trying to convince him to reach out to all his noble friends, because that's not him.
Let's see here. So while well, it's
The whole party just aggroed this man.
It's
Poor
like,
guy.
hey, fuck your mother. That's basically what.
Hey, yo,
Why,
fuck
why
you.
did you make the brand new PFC talk?
Nia, Ars, and Bishop both said "fuck you" to this man. None of you were nice to him.
So while you're working with the apothecaries there, Nia, you are taught a new potion. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
You learn the anti-potion elixir. So basically, Alphonse learned the anti-potion potion.
Anti-potion potion?
Yep.
Question.
This is very cool.
Does it make it so potions won't work on someone?
Maybe.
Great.
It's glass encased in liquid.
Someone was about to ask a question.
Shut up! It's not glass encased and. Ugh, God.
Nah.
So, did
it's
I?
ice Prozera bottle.
Very cool.
Okay.
Did I was able to do my shit?
Yeah, so basically, Hans, sorry, that was all much of like lore storyboard stuff. You do find a small little smithy, but it's actually inside the manor. Like in the actual like stables is like a small forge for like doing horseshoes and shit. So you can
if it's there, I'm gonna go like fucking ham and work like redo all my armor, you know, fix it all up, same with the shield.
Yeah.
And then I don't know.
So more than
I'll figure
likely,
something out.
go ahead and give me a smithing and brain power, not brawn. See how well you can do this armor here.
Second, I haven't had my sheet open the entire session because I haven't needed it.
That'll learn you.
Blacksmithing and brain power.
Yeah.
Solid.
Oh,
possible.
Boy.
Oh,
I need
no.
I need an adult.
Why did you do
Oh,
this
no.
without me? Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You made it worse.
Hold on. I would like to say Hans is smart enough that if he can't figure out how to do it, he'd leave it till ours got back.
That's fine. That's fine. Which piece of gear would you work on first? Your shield or your armor?
Probably I'd look at the armor, figure out this is way beyond my ability, leave it for ours, then I'd work on my shield.
Okay. I'm gonna make you roll a d20 to see if your shield survives.
Don't roll
If
one.
it survives.
Oh
Oh, no!
So your shield is fucking mangled. You did something wrong, and that shield is completely unusable now.
Then I will make myself a
kids.
new one.
Shit! Smash that shield. Bring me another.
Let's imagine how. I like to imagine how like gently tap it, shatters it.
Yeah, this is what happens when
sturdy.
this is what happens when I take a rocket right in the shield.
Taps begins playing the distance. Okay.
This is what I get for surviving all that anti-tank
So
ordnance.
I want.
So there is.
want-
Hold on. There's plenty of. Actually, no. Salado, you go ahead. I'm sorry. You go ahead.
No, sorry, no. It's not. It's,
No,
I was gonna say. All I want to say was Slater was gonna probably find one of the servants and try to invite him for a dueling session so he can break their kneecaps, learn the art of knee breaking.
Will
The fuck?
You're gonna break Arsa's fucking. Okay. So real quick, Hans, there's plenty of spare steel around. Give me a blacksmithing another same check. Blacksmithing brain power. See if you can make a new shield. Or let's get it mostly hammered out and shaped.
Yo, let's get a fucking another one, dog.
You can't, bro. There's no way in fuck you
A
fucking
24.
saying there's no way in shit you fucking nat one 3 times in a row. There's no way.
I've seen it happen. I've rolled it in real life.
So you have your the main steel blank for your next shield kind of roughed out. So in Salado,
Oh, guard, it's getting spikes on it. Nice, long, thin ones.
So Salado, there is someone willing to duel you. It is the youngest servant at the age of 12. Because they can't tell you no because you're part of Ars's company, but they don't want to do it. So they push out a 12-year-old southern elf to go duel you with a fucking practice sword. So what do you do?
I can't break a kid's kneecaps. That'd be wrong.
That'd be wrong.
Well, I would try to treat it as a normal sparring session, and if he's shit at it, I would start instructing him how to fucking with a weapon.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a CQB check. Just CQB.
Don't
Sonny.
go one and accidentally
And
break his
she's
kneecap.
at
Yo,
minus
Sonny, this
2
is the
on
guy they
hers.
sent out to fight you.
You know my phone, right? I can't look at that fast. Wait, what the heck?
Oh my god! I'm not on stream.
Did
dude.
Did the child roll in that 20? The child gonna pick my kneecaps? Oh,
She rolled
okay.
an 11.
That's your fucking Street Fighter 6 custom character right there.
That's pretty strong for a kid. She might break my kneecaps. Who knows?
Grab my strong hand.
Oh no.
So, despite the fact you know more than her, you're kind of struggling at your height. You're not used to having to look your opponent in the eye as you're dueling them. So it's kind of embarrassing for you because she's kind of holding her own, and she's feeling pretty full of bravado about it. So give me another CQB check.
Okay. I was gonna say he wouldn't feel too ashamed. The shovel isn't his primary weapon.
Can I roll higher than you?
I think
Yes!
Solado needs. I think he needs to spend some time on the boy flex.
So she's like, hey,
Oh wait,
I'm pretty good
added
at this.
blunt 'cause I'm using a shovel.
No. You guys are practicing here. So with your shovel and her little practice sword, she's kind of holding her own against you. Now, if you wish to actually combat her, it's by all means roll blunt. But right now, you're simply sparring.
Oh no! Can I encourage him more? Because I was thinking more thought backstory. He doesn't actually use melee weapons really well. He's not proud of it. So he'd be more encouraging if someone's good at it.
Okay, so you're actually going to encourage her as she's kind of holding her own.
Yeah, I'm like, good job, wow, dang, like good job, wow.
How does
There's a little warrior inside you.
How does she take it?
Said.
She takes it well. So more or less, as you're kind of dueling with this 14-year-old female Southern elf, you're kind of building camaraderie and rapport with her. So you guys duel. So you guys duel for about 3 hours. While Hans is off destroying his shit and throwing a fucking hissy fit in the fucking barn, you two are fucking go for the kill. Personality, chill out. Jesus. Good.
Yeah,
Now
Lord.
kill her. So you're dueling this 14-year-old. Now, after 3 hours, you guys are getting a feeling for each other, but she's still untrained. So go ahead and give me one more check in CQB. Minus 2.
Can I give her one skill in combat? Come on, I'm gonna train a child now. No.
That minus 2 is killing me. So in the 3 hours, you two duel it out to a draw, and she is quite chuffed. You know, you're a bit hamstrung in terms of being an Oni, but you know, you're worldly. You're a Veil Rider. You're a warrior, and she's like, hey, I held my own against this fucking guy. So she's quite proud of herself. I guess I'll make a note of that.
You go up and like give her a pat on the shoulder, like, good job, there, young warrior. You might have a talent for the blade indeed.
So she goes, well, thank you very much, and she's quite bashful about it. She goes, I'm KD.
Hello there, KD. My name is Solado. It was a great time. If we can do this again sometime another day, would be very much appreciated.
I'm just curious, why are you short now?
Lower
magic?
center of gravity helps in fighting.
Something that my people call witch spell. I don't know, something weird and dark. It changed me.
Something weird and dark.
But but as a valiant warrior, I will adjust to this new form and shape and improve myself, just like you should, KD.
All right, so go ahead and end the game there for today.
Hey, can you give us Dalgoric?
What do you mean?
Can we kill him?
Wait.
Whoa,
Ugh.
Anyway,
It is so
well,
wholesome.
hold
It is so
on, hold
wholesome.
on. Chat. We'll see you next Friday. Bye.